Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be having a little bit of fun with a brand new champion, Elsa Bloodstone. So we've maxed her out as a 3-star character, and we're going to put her to the standard test that we take every 3-star champion up against to see if she can get to, and also clear Maestro in Act 4. So there are certainly some challenges along the way, such as Arc Overload, Iron Man, Magik, but it just gives us a bit of an idea whether or not, as a 3-star champion, she has the ability to deal some decent damage, kind of punch above, like her star rating as well, and it's always a bit of a fun time, man. So Elsa, she has a lot going on, mate, a lot going on. There are a lot of abilities, and you're going to see the fight. It gets a little bit hectic with both of the munitions as well. I've had a very kind of brief 5-minute play about and watched some gameplay, and there has been a bit of a mixed verdict on this character. So yeah, I don't really know how to best play her so far, but I think you want to dump the light attack rounds and then go into the medium attack rounds, I think. And I think the special 2 is a great way to kind of dump your rounds and build up the charges of Busted there. And also, whenever you parry every 11 seconds, you can get like an evade on it. And also that allows you to kind of knock the opponent back, inflict a stack of Busted, and then retaliate with a combo as well, man. So it's a really, really cool little mechanic there. But look at that, man. That was great for the first fight there. And really the damage starts like properly coming once you've got like all the debuffs on the opponent. So we really didn't get too much of a glimpse into like what Elsa can do in that matchup. But yeah, dude, I've actually seen a fair bit of hate for Elsa, like, flown about, and from that matchup, that was a pretty impressive first start. However, I reckon this matchup, bro, is going to suck a little bit. We have a symbiote here, and this one is the skill one, and he just shrugs off debuffs like it's nobody's business, man. So he's going to be getting rid of our debuffs like crazy, which means we can't really, like, properly ramp up the damage in this one. But we'll do the best we can, man. We'll do the best we can. But if we fire off the special 1, you get like a permanent crit buff. It's absolutely massive. And it lasts until you next use a special attack. So you've got like a crazy enhanced to our crit rate. But I think she has really, really good base crit as well, at least to the best of my knowledge and memory. I think it's some of the highest base crit rate in the game. I think the 3-star one has like a 35% chance to crit. So yeah, it's a little bit mad, mate. But we'll go for another 5 combo here. And special 3. We might as well show this animation, man. But after the special 3 as well, you do gain a cruelty buff. But just bear in mind, the symbiote matchup you're looking at the moment is like Elsa's like worst nightmare for a matchup, man. She needs to be able to apply those debuffs, and in scenarios where she can't, I don't think has like anything to you know, circumvent that. So yeah, mate, debuff and Miuna nodes are certainly not going to be too friendly for this champion, or characters that have like a very regular or consistent shrug off. Just not going to be great matchups, man. However, there are, I think, a lot of science characters that she's going to be really, really good for, especially, what was it? I think the Invisible Woman was one of the champions really in the spotlight that seemed to stick out a little bit to me. But now we're stacking up stacks of Busted, so every time we do get a crit, we're going to deal additional damage. I'm not too sure whether or not it's better to use the special 1 or special 2. I think you can play about with some different rotations there. That wasn't actually too bad, man. But yeah, because you want that crit, because whenever you crit, then you deal like all the like amount of bonus damage for every single stack of Busted you have. So that special 1 crit is really, really nice to have. And I think in longer fights, the cruelty from the special 3 is certainly a really good thing to have as well. Let's see what we can do here against this Magik. Hopefully she doesn't limbo. No. Right, well, at least we got some debuffs to synergize with the Despair Mastery to reduce her healing by a little bit there. Right, let's use that combo, go for a special 1. Get some nice incinerates off the special 1, doing a little bit of damage there. Retaliate, and yeah, that's her down. Not bad. I really like her animations, man. She's tremendously fun to play. But, you know, didn't really have a specific counter for Magik, but we still managed to get the matchup done, so, certainly not too bad, lads. Not too bad at all. My parries are a little bit sloppy, man, just because the audio is a little bit delayed on this capture card that I use on my laptop. So I'm hearing some very, very weird timings, man. Let's see what we can do on this next fight against Ronin and how this one turns out. I think we'll go for a special 2 in this one. Put up to that as quickly as we possibly can. And also for every stack of busted you do have on the opponent, it does increase the damage of the Incinerates or Cold Snap abilities. But I think it's like 50% per one. I don't know if it's quite that high actually. But there we go, mate. Special 2. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go, bro. Just because the special 2, it dumps 5 rounds that she has at the moment, and it prioritizes the busted ones. But if you have all of those run out and they're recharging, then it'll go for the Hellfire ones as well. So it's just a great way to like dump your bullets and charges so that they can go on cooldown. And when they're on cooldown, she has like additional power gain as well. It's like 40% additional power gain per one that's on cooldown. So yeah, if you can play very, very aggressively with this last man, there is a lot of power to be gained, a lot of special 2s. But I think spamming special 2 is the way to go. We'll have to see how that works against Maestro. Oh, with the Nick Fury evade as well. That's a really cool synergy, man. With the Nick Fury evade, we evaded and also applied a stack of busted there. So that was a great time. Let's keep going. That Incinerate, mate. I think that Incinerate's probably going to kill him. There we go. Yeah, there's plenty of damage. I'm really liking Elsa so far, man. I think utility-wise, she might be a little bit light, but she's really fun to play. She's got some solid damage output for a 3-star champion as well. It certainly doesn't feel like any of the matchups, aside from the skill one, are like anywhere close to Dragon. Like, she seems to have a very solid, like, high demigod tier level of damage output, maybe even god tier in the right scenario. But I think the lack of utility this character like possesses overall might make her a fair bit behind some of the other options, but I think there's some good stuff she can do. Like that parry man with the evade on it is quite nice for like stun immune scenarios and scenarios where the opponent might have like a lot of block penetration. So I think she's going to have her uses, man. Overall, I think she's a pretty good addition to the game so far. But it's always hard to tell, mate. Always hard to tell with a 3-star champion. So hopefully the enablers can rally, pull through, get us one more round of Elsa Cavalier Crystals. And tomorrow, hopefully we can get the 6-star, mate. That'll be a really, really good time. Let's go for another light ending combo there. Alright, let's go for a medium ending combo. Use a special 2. Oh, mate, look at all those debuffs. Even if he does trigger Arc Overload, which I assume he's going to do quite quickly. Let's go. Oh, mate! Dude, she made light work of that Arc Overload Iron Man. That was a great performance. That was one of the better performances that I've seen against that Arc Overload Iron Man from a 3-star champion, bro. She slaughtered everything so far. I've generally seen some people calling this champion trash, bro, and I just don't know how you can say that, man. She's got, like, once you learn how to play her and get a little bit used to her play style, and again, I don't know if like I'm even playing her right, because there's more like crit damage you can get, and also enhancing the and utilizing the crit from the special one. Because you know we're barely getting into fights, mate. We're barely getting into fights before they're over. So yeah, I reckon there is some very interesting potential against bigger fights and bigger bosses, where you know you just in scenarios where you just kind of need a damage dealer. Look at that, it's like 815 additional damage every time we crit. Mate, that is not bad at all. Oh no, okay, right, we almost died there, man, but we didn't. So it was a result. But I don't think the Nick Fury synergy kicked in to save me there, so that was a little bit unfortunate, lads. But let's go for Maestro. We're on a 9-minute run so far as well, mate. She has made some really good time in this. But yeah, I'm liking her so far, man. I gotta say, very positive impression. But it's the big test, boys. Let's go up against this big chunky man right now. Let's use one more 70-50 potion. Just because Elsa, her block proficiency is a little bit on the lower side, but also you don't need to, you know, you can get like those evade parries, and then you don't take any block damage, so that's certainly a pro there. Let's have a look, see what Maestro's throwing. Heavy attack, perfect, mate, perfect. Alright, so we want to go in for one of these bad boys, chamber round to a special 2, get all the incinerates up. Oh, the evade charge saved me there, bro. I'm well happy about that. Oh, I wasn't ready to evade count with... Okay, right, let's just dump the last Hellfire charge. Then start doing those light ending combos there. Oh, mate. Alright, let's do a few hits into the block. Then medium ending combo. Whew, there we go. 73 hits overall. I think we could have played a little bit better, a little bit more aggressively. But for a 3-star champion, that is a good pace, man. That's a really, really good pace. So I think overall, my impression is, I really like Elsa, man. I think she's very, very fun to play. I'm not too sure if she's quite the next, like, beyond God tier, game-changing champion. I think she's definitely not that. However, I do think she's a very solid damage dealer, and there's a lot of depth to her rotation, and I think she's going to have her uses in the game. But yeah, I'm relatively impressed, man. I think she's just a fun addition. So if you need a good, like, skill damage dealer with a little bit of a quirky playstyle, like, there's definitely a lot going on with Elsa and her rotation. And I think if we look at scenarios like a year's time from now, when she's in the 4-star, the 5-star basic, and people are pulling this champion as their first 4-star or 5-star character, I think she's going to do a lot of work for them, clear a lot of content, man. So yeah, I like Elsa so far, man, but I think there is a lot to explore with this character, so hopefully we can get the 5 or 6-star version, kind of test out rotations a bit more, because I'm very confident that there's probably a way to play her where you can deal a lot more damage than we have been in today's video, but maybe that's in like longer fights with kind of the ramp up and the special 3 and special 1. But yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes on the final round. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's first look at Elsa Bloodstone, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.